We are looking at the periodic function, the last of the major function material here. Going to need the calculator for this one. A kid climbs a ladder, takes a little rest on the way up, completes climbing, and takes the slide down. The graph relates the kid's height, y, as a function of time, x, measured in seconds. And so this represents seconds down here. Very important. We're going to convert any measurements always to whatever the unit of measure is along the graph's x-axis. And how high up is the kid after 2100 seconds? And the problem with trying to find 2100 is it runs off the graph. 2100 is way over here, and so how can we find the x and then the corresponding y? And that's the question. And that's how the periodic function always works. It'll always go beyond where we're at. So first thing we need to know always is the period. And the period is the amount of time it takes a cycle to repeat. And so here the kid's climbing, he takes a little rest for some time, continues to climb, then he slides down, stays on the bottom for a bit, and then starts to climb up again. And where he starts to climb up again is where this function repeats. Not here at the bottom. It starts to climb up. It starts to look like this one, right here at 250. So the period for this one is 250. Now, the next step is easy. We take the period and we divide it into, in other words, we take the amount of time and we divide that by the period. We figure how many times can we fit a full period into the amount of time we have. So we have 2100 seconds, and we're going to divide that by 250. When we do that, we get 8.4. Now, what that means is we've done 8.4 cycles. So I'm going to subtract out the 8, always. Take out the whole number, and that's going to leave me with 0.4. That's how much of the cycle of the new cycle we've done. So we've done this thing 8 times, and then another 0.4. So we're going to take that 0.4, and we're going to times it by the period, times 250, and that gives us 100. Oops, times it. My apologies there. Times that by 250, and that's going to equal 100. And that will be our x. Now that's not the answer, distractor. That's the x. So we have to find where the x is 100. And the x is 100 right here on this dot. And then we go all the way up to find the y at 300. And there's our answer.